Hi guys, this is Sonic here from SonicRmastery.com. Okay, I would like to kickstart Beyond with Sonic. Actually, this is the interview series that I will be interviewing, or rather talking or having a chat with those great traders that I know of. So it will be more like an interview series or podcast rather. All right, so for the first time, I will be talking to my great friend Jonathan Tan. And I hope you guys like it, and it is only about less than 20 minutes, so let's get right into that. Okay, hi guys, this is Sonic here. It is my honor to talk to a very good friend of mine. His name is Jonathan. All right, hi Jonathan.
Hi everyone. Hi Jock.
Hi, thanks for your time, bro. Thank you very much, and I really honor you to be my first guest. All right. Okay. Without further ado, let's right straight into the questionnaire. All right. Can you tell us a little bit more about yourself?
Okay. Hi, my name is Jonathan Tan, the founder and the market strategist for the chartingacademy.com. So let me share a little bit about myself. I started trading right after the 97 crisis.
I see.
So as everyone started doing with stocks, and as everyone expecting the first few time trading in the stock market, we always have what we call the beginner's luck. And I indeed found my beginner's luck, and I managed to get myself started off in the market by trading stock market, made a few money from there. So in my trading, I've been trading for about 20 years, been a full-time trader since 2007 till today.
I see. Well, that you're being a long time, John. I mean, you have a lot of, like, to us, you were gonna be a gold mine, gold mine of the all the knowledge. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Another question a little bit about is that how did you really start your trading journey? What made you come and join the trading world? I mean, yep.
Actually, with a lot of people, different people start off differently. I started off because my friend asked me to buy stocks. Just that simple.
Okay.
At a point of time, I have no idea what is stock market. All I do is my friend say, hey, market now is down. Banks are very cheap, so let's buy bank stocks. And I started from there. And it was at a point immediately right after the ASEAN financial crisis, and I started making money from there. And I thought I found a gold mine. And later, as everybody experienced, stock market can go up, stock market can come down, and it just so happened that I always make money when stock market goes up, but it seems I lose a lot more money when stock market comes down.
I see. So yeah, I think that's the nature of the market, I suppose, because when the stock market tend to, coming down either on the crash side, they are crashing down, they tend to go down quickly, yeah, something like that.
Yes. And it just so happened that initially when a lot of people started buying, so they always buy very little. So they like testing the market. So I started off by buying, make my first profit, but I regretted because it started off with my very first trade, like 1 lot or 2 lots.
I see.
Then I regretted because I too little. So the next trade, I bought another stock and it made money, but I still regret because I only buy 5 lots.
Okay.
Then the next thing I do is I buy 10 lots, I make money. Then I got very confident. I thought I discovered the secret of making money in the market is just by buying stocks. Without realizing that at a point of time it's actually at the market bottom. So when the market is at the peak, as usual, keep on buying stock. But this time, instead of buying like 5 lots, 10 lots, normally when people get more and more confident, we started buying like 20, 100 lots.
I see.
And a small downside of price movement, that's where the big damage comes in.
I see. So it's like as people getting more and more confidence, they so-called they increase it, loss sizes without thinking in the proper manners. Is something like that, right, John?
Yes, of course, because it's a sure win. Just buying stocks will make money, but
I see. Okay. Yeah, but at least you are lucky, John. I mean, at least you are on the luck is with you, because there are a lot of people are not so lucky like you. Like when they start buying, they immediately lost already. But at least you start to taste that victory over there. Okay, so let me continue to the next question. Okay, all right. So like, what are the initial mistakes that you noticed, and can you share with us like how did you really overcome those mistakes?
what happened is I actually lost a lot of money.
Okay.
Easily, if I tally up, I lost about $500,000.
Mm-hmm.
But what's is at that point of time, I got a job as a manager level.
Mm-hmm.
I'm able to have a monthly salary to sustain my daily losses per
Okay.
se. So I'm fortunate enough that I
Mm-hmm.
don't have any sins, like I don't drinks, I don't smoke. So I got extra money to
Mm-hmm.
sort of cover up my losses. But
Okay.
the thing is, after losing that much, it gets
Mm-hmm.
very demotivated.
I see. I see.
And the
Mm-hmm.
toughest part is I didn't let my wife know about it.
I
So
see. I
all
see.
she knows is
Mm-hmm.
always in the bad mood,
I
without
see.
knowing why.
Okay. Of course,
So
it gonna be like a hard for you, is right? That time must be quite hard for you.
correct.
Okay. So
Yes.
how did you like
So
how did you let me put it that way, like when
after
did you start walking on the right path? I mean, when you start to recover, and how did you
after what
start?
I
Yeah.
Yeah, after what happened is there will be a time whereby it got
Mm-hmm.
very frustrated. It seems like all my monthly salary are just paying losses,
Mm-hmm. Yes,
and I
I see.
decided to go to cold turkey. And I have a lot of stocks, but I decided that enough is enough. I went
Okay.
cold turkey. That means I stopped watching the market. I stopped trading. I stopped doing anything about the market. I
Mm-hmm.
think that lasted for about 2 years.
I see. I see. All right. All right. Okay.
However, at a point of time, I didn't. I know it is still able to make money from the market, but
Yes, I
I
see.
just need time off. And during that 2 years,
Mm-hmm.
it
Mm-hmm.
made me my my thinking become clearer.
Okay.
And
Okay.
after
Okay.
2 years, I decided to come back again.
I see, I see, I see. So you kind of like go for a like stop trading for a while, make yourself clear, make your mind clearer and stuff like that, right? Okay, John. So all right. So what is your aha moment? When did you really start to get uh the more information about like what exactly the market is, what the market is all about? When was your aha moment, John?
What happened is, even though I went cold turkey, stopped trading and
Mm-hmm.
watching the market for 2 years,
Mm-hmm.
I do know a little bit about technical analysis.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yes, I
what
see.
my aha moment is, all of a sudden, I
Mm-hmm.
realized that I was too overly focused on the individual stocks.
I see, I see. Okay.
I only was looking at stocks.
Mm.
So what happened, suddenly I realized that looking at the big picture first is more important. So basically, it's similar to looking at overall the world index. What are the trends? From the overall big
Mm-hmm.
trends, then focus on the individual stock trends, and then waiting patiently for the trading signals.
I see, I see. That's a great insight, John. So it's we have instead of just having a like a tunnel vision, right? Hi, John. Yes. All right. Let's continue. Thanks for your great insight. All right. Okay. Let's talk a little bit about your trading style here. Okay. Are you more like a scalper? I don't think so. You're a scalper, John. Okay. Let's say are you a swing trader, position trader, or what kind? What kind, John?
What happened is I am in a unique position where, depending on my
Mm-hmm.
time and my
I.
schedule,
Mm-hmm.
I actually do scalp trading and swing trading.
Mm-hmm.
So it
I
depends.
see.
So
I
for
see.
me, it's personally, I love M15 candles. I don't
Okay.
trade M1 or M5. I
Mm-hmm.
love M15, M30, H1, H4, and also daily. So when I trade with daily, of course, that will be my swing trading.
I see. I
But
see. I
because
see.
I have the fortunate enough to
Mm-hmm.
able to watch the market the whole day.
Mm-hmm.
So while I'm having a position trading,
Mm-hmm.
I'm also will be doing scalping trading.
I see. I see. All right. All right. Oh, because of the but I mean because of the you have more time, no more screen time. Put it that way, right?
Yes.
I see. I see. So
So
what is
what
your?
happened is
Mm-hmm.
I'm able to watch the chart for a few hours in a day. So
Mm-hmm.
while I'm watching the chart for a few hours a day,
Mm-hmm.
that's where I will use my stick. Usually I focus very much on candlestick in order to do scalp trading.
I see. I
So
see.
when
All
I
right.
do
Mm-hmm.
my day trading, I will incorporate candlestick together with a few trend trading indicators.
I see. What is your favorite time frame? I mean, like, what is your base time? Are you basing on certain time frame, or you are just going into the depend on the time frame that you like to trade? I mean, do you have any base time frame that you are monitoring regularly?
Like just now I said, I will do overall big trend analysis first.
I see. I see.
Then I'll let indicators to decide and my indicators to decide.
I see. I
And if I
see.
do have time, on a smaller time frame, the trend doesn't last that long. So on a smaller time frame, my favorite will be 15-minute charts.
I see. I see. Oh, thanks for the great insight, John. Yep. All right. So another question is that like okay, what's your favorite instrument that you like to trade right now?
Wow. I love the world index. So that means depending on the morning, you will be usually trading like Nikkei or Hang Seng.
Okay.
Afternoon, I'll be trading like Germany DAX,
Okay.
London, Italy, Spain, and nighttime, of course, I'll trade the US index.
I
So
see.
overall, my overall trading position, about 60% of my time, I'll be trading the world indices.
Okay.
About percent of the time, I'll be trading the currency. Most of the currency will be the major pairs.
Okay.
And about 10%, I'll be looking at either commodities or treasuries.
I see. I see. So your major cup of tea is like war index and followed by forex, right? After then the
Yes.
commodities, right? I see. So
Yes.
can I say that you are not exactly focusing on the stock at this moment, on the stocks, you know?
What I did, due to my existing role as an employee to provide training for their clients, for me to enter the stock market, I will analyze the stock market.
Yeah, I
However,
see.
there is a compliance is going to be a bit tough to look at the
I see.
stock market because
I see.
of compliance issue.
I see. I see. I understand that. I understand that. So all right. So that mean the indexes will be your great advantage then, because now indexes, I think, in my opinion, I think maybe in a few months time gonna be have a quite a big move in the indexes in my opinion. All right. Um. So
Yes, that's very expected also.
okay. Thanks for that, John. Thanks for the confident vote. Okay. The next question gonna be like, okay. I'm sure you have some plan that that you improve further on your trading. All right. I mean, so what do you think? How can you improve on? What do you have in your mind, John?
For me, I always believe in one thing is never stop learning.
Okay.
So a lot of people right now, they always say that they always want to learn from the internet. They always want to say it's not worth taking classes. For me, I disagree with that statement. I agree that everything a trader wants to know is available on the internet.
Okay.
But it's also very similar. The problem with internet is it has everything, but there's no way a person can have a systematic way of learning.
I see. I see.
So
All right.
I do learn from internet. I do take classes from internet, but for me, paid classes must be worth the value, like
I see.
what you are doing also.
Of course.
So for me is I do take paid classes. And I find that what I do differently is I make sure I check the background first.
Okay.
So I don't simply take any class. Make sure my training program that I take is worth the value.
Yeah.
And I
For sure.
also keep an open mind for other training techniques, other training stuff.
I see.
But a lot of people, one thing I notice that a lot of people are also too overly focused on what is the next trading signal, what are the next thing to buy.
I see.
For
I
me,
see.
it's not only learning how to learn about trading signals. I believe that psychology of a is also very important. So
I
in
see.
terms of technical development is important, but also personal growth is also very important.
I see. I agree with you on that, John, because I also a big believer that
So which means
technical is just point of the just a point of a part of the whole picture. Am I right to say that, John?
me personally, I believe
Yes.
that every trader, not only they have to focus on technical knowledge, but it's also focusing on their personal development knowledge.
I see. I see. All right.
So
I
it
agree
is
with you on
very
that.
important, like what you're doing. Also not not only teaching the technical side, but also psychology side. That is a very important point for our traders.
So you are saying like you would like to further improve on your mental point of your strengths, right? Mental point of trading as well. Is that what you're heading on, John?
I'm always been doing that.
All right.
Technical, it's always been doing that.
Glad
Never
to hear
stop
that.
learning.
Sure, glad to hear that, John. Okay, moving on. Okay, this is something that the listener like to hear here. Okay, what kind of advice, okay, would you like to give to your fellow trader? What kind of advice, John? Anything in
Okay.
particular?
What happened is, first of all, a lot of people always ask me, Jonathan, what is there to trade tomorrow? My question to them would be, why must you be anxious to trade tomorrow? First
Okay.
of all, look at the big picture. What is the market doing? What are the trend is happening in Dow Jones or whatever stocks that you want to trade, whatever forex that you want to trade? What is overall big trend? Then a secret every trader has, but everyone knows it, but a lot of new traders don't want to believe it. And I'll share with you. There's only one word:
Okay.
patience.
Patience, yeah. All right. It's
Yes.
a very good one.
Just have to wait for the right signal, the right time, and once you have the patience, the signal will show up in front of you. If a
Okay.
person don't have the patience, always attempt to chase, then the trader will realize that they are always hitting a blank wall.
I see. I see. Okay. Okay. So the keyword here will be a patient. Yeah. So that's a main advice that you would like to give to our fellow trader. Okay. The another question is that will it be the same or not? I'm not sure. But what is the most quality that the person must have to be a profitable trader? I know you're a profitable trader for sure, John. So what do you think? Let's say that another guy next to you to become a profitable trader, what must he have?
Let me use an analogy, a different
Mm-hmm.
analogy on that.
Sure.
As a trader, you always have to imagine yourself as a commander of an army.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
Okay. As a commander of an army, right now a person has a very limited resources. When I say
Sure.
limited resources would be like a person's limited amount of capital.
Yes.
When a commander has very limited resources, you cannot expect the commander to send all his forces and attempt to win the war. When
Mm-hmm.
a commander has very limited resources, a commander must not think about winning. They have to start thinking about not even think about how to win a battle yet. So a commander must be thinking like a guerrilla. So I have to implement a guerrilla warfare. At least
I
try to
see.
slow down the enemy, stay alive with limited bullets. Don't use up all their bullets. Try to accumulate as much bullet as they can. So
Okay.
have a
Mm-hmm.
guerrilla warfare technique. That means how to stay alive using limited resources.
I
And
see. I
then
see.
guerrilla accumulating, once you accumulate enough bullets, you at least can start to think about sending some soldiers to at least attempt to win the battle.
I see.
Once
That's
you
right.
have
Mm-hmm.
tanks, once you have your airplanes, once you have your Navy, Air Force and Navy, then only you can start to think about winning the war. So
Okay.
similar, if
Mm-hmm.
a trader don't have enough limited resources, don't think about making so much money, but at least attempt to survive.
Okay.
Able to survive is a good battle.
Okay.
Then
Okay.
slowly try to accumulate enough capital,
Mm-hmm.
get your first pot of gold,
Mm-hmm.
then think about how to make additional pot of gold.
Okay. Okay. Mm.
So which is why watching war movie like Saving Private Ryan, that will be a good movie to learn about psychology, how to think with very limited resources, how to stay alive, and how to win the battle, then how
Mm-hmm.
to win the war.
I see. I see. Okay. All right. So the keyword for this question is the most important is the trader must understand that he have to survive first, right? Before he can make a big killing. Am I right to say that, John?
Correct.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes. Thanks, John. Okay. A last few question. All right. What is your general view?
Oh, I love 2017. I love 2018. Reason is in 1997 is when I first started trading stock. started with winning, but then I found out the hard way, and I became full-time trader in 2007. If you all realize that it's always the 7, and this year is 2017, I'm so excited. And in fact, I already started, if you notice as a trader, if you take a look at all the 7 of a decade, every decade the 7, you realize that the 7 of a decade always form a very similar patterns. And usually the first half of the 7 of a decade are bullish, more bullish, and the second half are more bearish. Doesn't mean that it will behave that way. What I'll do is I'll wait for the chart that tells me, wait for the signals, and this year and next year is going to be a very good year for traders and everyone who are in the market.
I see. Okay. So it's like the point you like to make here is like of course all the 7, I mean every decade, am I right? Every 7 year, I mean 2000
Yes.
2007, 1997. Okay, these are the year of big move. Okay.
Hello.
So
Hello.
yeah, John,
I think
yes.
we broke off.
No, John,
I think we broke off. Yes.
no, I can hear you, John. It's okay.
Yeah, I think we broke off a little bit.
Okay, I can hear you right now already. Okay, John. So I will continue.
So that's why I'm very excited. That's why I'm very excited.
I see.
Yes.
So to put it to the another way, like just put it straight. You are saying that this year, and of course this year you thinking like earlier of this year gonna be more or less the same, but later year there will be a very big movement coming in. Is it what you're thinking, John?
Yes, especially when we have President Trump.
Okay.
President Trump will make the market even exciting.
I see. All right. Okay, John, thank you for your time. All right, thank you very much appreciated. All right. So okay, I'm sure there are a lot of fans of yours out there, but okay, if there's a new person or any somebody that totally never heard about you before, how can they keep in touch with you, John?
If you like to watch the webinar on the 7 of a decade where I highlight what will happen to most of the 7s, or if you also like to know daily trading signals or like to know some of the price action trading, you can always join the Facebook Gathering of Traders. That's where I post the daily signals updates right there. So it's Facebook Gathering of Traders.
Okay, that's a Facebook group, right?
Correct.
Okay.
It's open to everyone.
Sure. Okay, so I think that's quite a good quite a good way for them to get in touch with you, so that if there anybody want to PM you or stuff like that, it's okay to do so.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, John, thank you for your time. Thank you very much for your time. Yeah, I learned a lot just by talking with you, John, and I can't wait to see you in person again. All right, John.
Thanks, Shaw. Thanks for having me on your podcast today.
Sure. So bye for now, and have a nice day, John. Bye for now.